This one will be 1 and 2. And that one, once it's done, it will be 5 and 6. There we go. Set down 5 and 6. Now if they can just focus on building the house itself, or structure. Hello everyone and welcome to RimWorld. I'm your host, 2005Guy02. Okay, so today we're going to have a little first look at the game. I have been playing on and off for a couple of days, but seem to get my colony killed by heat strokes. And then we wind up with a single person turn up completely dressed in black and 0 medical skills, so everyone winds up dying. So, yeah, we can hope that we're going to be able to get a bit further than the last couple of times I've tried. I've added a couple of mods because there are a couple of things missing from the base game, i.e. a mini-map and a way to customize your characters the way that you want to customize them. You can customize what they wear using this mod, as well as their skills and everything. You can make them completely OP and survive in any type of environment. Or you can just do a bare minimum, but to the skills that you want to have them have, as well as any ups and downs and so on. So I've got those two mods on it. There was also a mod that caught my eye about 0 XP loss. I didn't know that that was a thing in the game, so I thought, why have them level up if they're just going to level down later on? So let's put that mod on there as well, which I've done. And there's been an update recently regarding the drop pods. Now I'm wondering, is that going to come up under mods, or is it just going to come through the base game? So at the moment we have Harmony, which is a mod which is apparently required to make some of the other mods work. We've got a camera plus, so we can zoom in and out a lot further than usual. Color mood, so if somebody's getting angry, the bar at the top where their character icon is, it changes color, so that's quite handy to have. Trade drop spot. I'm not sure if that's the new one. It might be. I don't know, to be honest. Increased stack, so we can add bigger stack bars basically. No XP drain is the one I was just trying to explain earlier. I didn't know that they would lose their XP over time, so yeah, that's not good. The Doves minimap. It would be nice if I could shrink the map, but apparently I haven't figured that one out yet. Careful preparation is the one that we can customize our characters the way we want to customize them. So that's basically what I've got up there. I've been toying around with the reverse commands because that would actually make more sense as well, but I've left it off for the moment. If I were to switch anything else on, I'd have to restart the game and once again switch off and on the camera software. So that all said and done, let's start up a new colony. Now within the base game, we have 4 scenarios to choose from. I've created a handful of additional scenarios as well. And actually, saying that, these ones can disappear because they're a little bit OP, and even with these ones, I still wind up dying. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I have noticed with the 5 escape pods, one of them always winds up being extremely angry. And if you put them all down as lovers instead, there's a slightly better chance of survival, I would say, at least a little bit longer than normal. So what I might do is I might pick up one of these ones, which I've basically customized and put onto YouTube. So the ones for Hostile Planet is for anyone that's a bit more into RimWorld than I am. Bearing in mind, I've just recently started with it. Where you start with 2 research topics, tree sowing and hydroponics. Everyone is an optimist and they're very smart people. The 2 smart basically gives you 2 boosts, which I found to be quite handy. And the optimist basically makes everyone a little bit more happy, able to get along with everyone, and so on. The reason why I disabled self-tame is because I kept getting animals that would say, "Oh, I'm tame, I'm going to join your colony." And they don't carry anything. They eat all your food. For some reason, you can't kill them and harvest them. I found them to be a complete and utter nightmare. So that said, I just thought, screw it, I don't want to have anything to do with those creatures. So disabled those, and then all these mills, the wood, the steel, the components, the blocks, they are all pre-calculated to what the bare minimum requirements are. If you want to build a tiny, let's say, tiny building with the bare minimum requirements in order to stay alive in a hostile environment for more than 1 day. That said, the jade sculpture can come out because that's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was start near a jade sculpture, not start with a jade sculpture. Now, again, everyone I've put in here, everyone starts with a sniper rifle and gets a flak jacket, because in a normal 3, you get 800 silver. It's useless. You don't need it as a starter. You can quite easily make the 800 plus, maybe even 900 plus, after the first mission in game. So silver is not needed straight up. Weapon wise, you get a bolt action rifle, a revolver, and a knife. And that's for three colonists. And then when it comes to armor, only one person can be armored. So you've only got flat pants, flak vest, and a helmet. So I went, if you want to start in a hostile environment, not the best idea. So for new players, and if you want to start hostile, then I've basically given you 5 flak jackets and 5 sniper rifles. And apparently quite a few people like that idea. So we're going to pick out one of these, but I'm going to modify it to start with 6 people instead of 7. I'm going to have to do the calculation on the wood and the steel again in order to make sure that we get a little bit better chance of survival. Not too many people trying to break out and fight because they're jealous of everyone else, which happened when I tried to record a couple of minutes ago. So I shall see you guys in the game or a little bit further when it comes to customizing them. There we go. So let's try it with that one. Generate a world. Okay, so these are all the mods that we've got on. And we're going to have to see what we get. Okay. So far I found best places to start would be the temperate forest or preferably tropical rainforest. Let's see what else we've got around here. We have arid shrubland. What's this? Boreal forest. Okay. Okay, want to be on a road. There's quite a lot of red around here. Now there's one yellow. There's an end with. Let's do that one. Just wondering any others. Basically, what I like being on it's on a road that's got one of these mountain type areas on it. Just wondering if there's a better looking one around. Oh, and smaller, and it's too close to one of them. I guess that's going to be the better one out of the lot. So let's start there. Let's set the map size to that one and hit next, I think. Okay, so here we can choose the character. So let's see, what is the usual amount of numbers with them? So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, 17. Sorry, lost count. 14, 22, 23, 26, 28, 29, 30, 32. That's weird, because one of there were others that went up to 50, 55. That's definitely small potatoes. There we go, there's a big one. Age 35, 10, 18, 26, 30, 39, 43, 45, 49, 50 total. So if we aim for somebody that's got a total of 50 points, which is then 35 years old, which makes it a bit same as the others. Let's see, is 50 definitely the oldest? This one's 41 years old. That's. Do they have any additional points? Let's see, 18, 20, 23, 30, 33, 35, 36, 45, 49. Doesn't make any sense. This one's 49, well, that one's 50. Okay, so let's use 50 as a base. So let's go to customize. Luckily enough, I do have a couple people which I've sorted out myself as to somebody that might be doable. Let's remove all these. We could always add more if we really want to. So if we go to characters, as you can see, I already set them up as 50s. There's a total of 6 people there. So that one, I call them Unisaur because they all have one bionic eye, and that's basically the maximum amount I'm going to give them. But it looks like we might have to increase that age to 30 to make it even. And then we can set up their relationships later. Don't have to muck about with the equipment because that's already set. There are no animals to help us. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, total of 6 people. Okay, so they're all set to how I'd like them. Although I think I've put the wrong one in somewhere. We've got 4 twice. We're missing number 5. Oh, character number 5. There we go. So farmer is self-explanatory. That one's for growing food. Councillor is our researcher. Builder does all the building. Blacksmith does crafting and building. Of course, some shooting as well. The doctor primarily healing and social. And then we've got our sniper, which is primarily hunting and defending. Has got a little bit construction, a little bit plants, and a little bit medicine. I like to try and keep everyone to have some medical knowledge for themselves, so that they can heal themselves if necessary, or if they have to heal others, they've got that as an option. Now, I do remember that, yeah, farmer can't do it, and the blacksmith can't do it, but for the rest, everyone else should be able to do medical. And that's because I was running out of points trying to keep it down to 50 points each. They're all an optimist, quick sleeper, and smart, so he can actually see what their qualities are. So 2 smart gives them 75% better learning. Their mental break threshold is decreased by 12%, or increased. So if they get, let's say, angry, it takes them that additional 12% higher, I hope. Then we've got quick sleeper, so they sleep a lot quicker. And then we've got optimist, which makes their mood 6 points better than the average person. And I've got that set for anyone that joins or anyone that's around in the world as well. They will have those basic 3. Okay, so that's all of those now set. So all we have to do now is set their relationships. So let's remove all those. So I've numbered everyone so that that's male, female, male, female, male, female, or female, male there. It's actually the other way around because of the 5 and 6 being the wrong way around. So if we do 1, add, set to lover, and then that one, they're now lovers of each other, so they don't mind sleeping together. Because apparently, if you have them all sleeping together, they get really, really aggro really quickly after a little while. So let's do that for all 6 of them. Now, one mistake I did make when I tried to record it was set a couple as sons and daughters of each other, and that seemed to be a big mistake because you've got bits where it's son-in-law minus 30 points, daughter-in-law minus 30 points, and it's a nightmare. So just set them all up as lovers, and they, for the most part, they get along with each other. Okay, so let's hit start and see how it goes. Now, I will pause it straight away because I want to make sure that I've got their work ethic, as it were, set straight away. So basically, this is what we've got supplies-wise. We do have a little bit more materials because one additional person. I just haven't changed that piece in the log. So we've got enough for a couple of dining chairs, a 2x2 table, research table, butcher's table, fuel stove plus fuel, 2 woodcutter tables, 1 tailor bench, 1 chessboard, 1 horseshoe pin, 2 torches, wind turbine, electrical conduit, steel, doors, coolers, and walls. Now, I might change it up a little bit, as you guys might see as soon as we start. So before we let them drop in, let's make sure that everyone can pick everything up. Okay, so what do we have to work with? Phew, I thought those were those bombing things. Those bombing brews or rats or whatever. Because I hate those things with a passion. The amount of fires that they tend to start, it's terrible. Okay, so we've got 2 carnivores. So let's remove them. That way we've got a better chance of more animals joining us. Now where shall we plant our colony down? That is a very good question. Oh, that's surprising. We're starting in with spring and it's not a constant summer. Ah, in that case, maybe no death by heatwave. Yay! Okay, I'm not seeing any great starting position. Bear in mind that we're going to land down here. Maybe this was a bad choice of area. I guess we could set up camp here. Looks like we've got some ores here. What's that? Oh, just marble. That's compact steel. That area would be nice if it wasn't so damn close to the that area, because I don't think we'll be able to build here. Let's double check. No, we can't go beyond that line. So irritating. I guess what we'll have to do is make use of this little section here and hope that we've got enough of an area to do a proper build in there and still have them survive. So that looks okay as well, but we're at that point where we can't build beyond a certain point. We could always make a breach there later on. Okay, so let's set up everyone's restrictions. What's the time? It's 6. So let's do it that way. Let's give everyone the standard 8 working hours. Although it's a bit earlier than usual in real life, as it were. And normally with work, you only get 1 hour lunch, not 2 hour lunch. Although there are some areas that you only get 15 minutes to 30 minutes lunch, and that is, in my opinion, completely out of order. Like people working at the NHS, they only get about 15-minute lunch, and their workday is 12 hours. But look, after having one of their interviews for a IT operator, basically I found that they were in violation of certain health and safety rules when it came to bits and pieces. Because I asked them, let's say, pointed questions, knowing full well what the answers should have been, but they gave me, let's say, the wrong answers. And at the end of the interview, I went, "Sorry, I'm not interested in this position anymore. Did you know that you are in a violation of such and such a rule and regulation?" And they looked at each other, because it's a panel interview of 3. They looked at each other and went, "Nope, we didn't know that we are in a violation of any rules. If you check our guides here, we're not in a violation of them." And I had to pull up the website and actually physically show them that they were in violation of several rules and regulations. And I went, sorry, I'm not interested in this role if you're going to treat everyone in that kind of manner. Oh, I've got to rearrange these guys. Right click, drag them up. There you go. And with this little viral program that's going around, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't apply for any of their positions, let alone the fact that I can't stand the sight of needles. Of course, that one being from when I used to live in Egypt for 2 years, when my father had to teach the Egyptians how to use the rapier launcher. Oops. Went to school over there, and quite frankly, we had to have the injection against cholera every year. And that needle, very painful. It wasn't your standard in and out after squirting it in. Now it's in a bit, wiggle it, 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 and then in the stuff, and then yank it out. That hurt like hell. And that was when I was 6 years old, the first one. Didn't want to have the second one. But because we lived so close to the Nile River, we had no choice. Okay, sorry for throwing all that stuff out there, but okay, so that's now all set up for them. Let's do a save. And what I'll do is I'll use a save that I've already set up. Let's do landed, even though we're not completely landed. And then see what we're going to build here. So we'll have, let's see, where is that one? 400. So that will give us approximately 80 bricks worth, or 80 blocks. So let's see, we've got 80 blocks of marble, roughly, I think, if my math is right. So that all said, let's see, how are we going to do the rooms? In that case, first let's start up with recreation, which I always seem to forget. And that's also another reason why they keep going off the deep end really quickly. Let's do that one. Oops, I've got to see where the side one was. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, roughly 4, and then the fifth one. So I have to make sure that there's nothing there. I guess seeing that there is a lot of words right in this area, we could make use of that. So if we do a wooden structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, yeah, 5. Let's do it there. Might as well do a wooden door just for the moment. And we might as well block this one off. Ah, must be water. Great. Okay, so let's put that there. Might as well do a wooden door as well. I'm hoping that we're going to get enough wood back out of this lot. Okay, marble. We need an entranceway, minimum of 2. So let's say we do it from here. And we need that to be at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that there. Going down. I'm just hoping we've got enough area down here for all the other things that we need. Okay, at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not going to be a great sized bedroom, is it? Let's see, we've got 6 people. We don't have to do a 4x4 table. In that case, let's do a 2x1 table. That way we can get some symmetry out of that. Let's say about there. Also recreation. They like a little bit of difference in it, so let's put that there. Furniture. Let's use the dining tables. Dining chairs. And because I don't know which way around is that, let's do that. Okay, so we can put the incoming air there as well now. Let's see, what else do we have to do? I guess we could do that one straight away. We've got enough metal and supplies for at least 2 of them. So let's put that one in there. That's 30 steel. I thought this was 90. In that case, we've got a little bit more of that one than I thought. So let's have that one as a straight through. Let's do a steel door there. Okay, let's get the bedroom started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do it as bedroom, but then we wouldn't have another entranceway unless we go through the dining table area. Do we want to go through the dining area? I guess we could, and then we could have the depends on where we want to have the fridge, because what I like doing is making the primary dumping ground over here, so it's inside and straight away into cover. So if we do allow all except for corpses, chunks, even corpses, or rotten food, I mean, sorry. What else can we keep outside? Definitely don't want to have uranium inside. Ugh. Radioactive rubbish. Okay, so next up, let's put these here. Steel door. Let's put them all this way so we can get them all even. Furniture. Yeah, that one and that one is the ones that I tend to forget. Let's see. We also need to do production straight away, so let's say butcher table, fuel stove. Yeah, let's do that here, and then we can have a fridge down here. So that way they can go straight into that one as well, if need be. The question is, do we need to have some kind of structural support inside? I think we might have to. So let's put that one there, and then they can use the horseshoe pin from here, here, and here without too much trouble. But at least that way they won't get anything falling on their heads. Okay, so let's do that. Let's have a door right there, because then we'll have chairs. They won't have too much trouble getting past. Oop, that's my dad coughing in the background. No, he doesn't have the virus, thankfully. Okay, so I think that's everything that we need straight away. We don't have any animals to worry about. There's usually something else I'm forgetting. I don't know what it would what it is. Let's do the roofing. Okay, so that's all now covered. Let's get the outside storage set up so we don't have to worry too much about that one. In that case, we need to do the power one. Let's say about there. 1, 2. Power conduit. Let's do that. It's not too close to that, for if it shorts and goes bang, same with that one. Although if that shorts and goes bang, we'll lose that whole area. Okay, so with that one, we want to set up the next dumping stockpile. Let's say there. So that way we know exactly where we want that later. So let's do clear all, remove those two, set up chunks, and uranium. So that should do that. There's nothing else that we want to store outside, I don't think. Okay, so structure, not structure, we want orders. We want to cut all the plants out of here. We want to harvest anything that can be harvested, which is nothing. And we want to just chop down the trees because we want to keep the wood. Okay, that should help us out a little bit. I hope that that's everything. I'm pretty sure there's something I'm forgetting, I just don't know what. And it's really bugging the hell out of me. Let's quickly make sure we've got everything. There we go. So, oh, I don't see the. That's a drop pod mod, I think, but it's not the one that's in the changelog. Okay, let's put the drop pod. Is it up here? I don't know if that actually works. Same with the caravan one. Party sport, you might as well have in here. Marriage sport doesn't seem to work from what I gather. What's that? Oh, it's a barrel. Okay. I guess we could do a toolbox. Oh no, that's way too much steel straight away. Let's not do that. Okay. I think that's everything that we need as a starter. We can do the growing plots later. Although if we have them set for that first thing, that I guess we could do the growing plots. Okay, let's see. We want to make sure that we've got at least some room to make another room out here if we need to. So let's see, how big can we make it? Not big. In that case, let's do it a little bit different than not what I usually do. Let's make it 19 by 6. Actually, let's make it 20. By 6, that should be about right. Then we can use this bit for more building areas. Can I do my usual 10 by 10 here? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's right, that's over there. We can have that area for healing herbs. We do have a grow that does slow weight, right? Oh, later on we will. It's already set, so we don't have to worry about that. Rice. This one can be... Where are they? Strawberries. Okay, and that's not really a very big spot there, so let's do that. That can be more healing root. Oops. Then we can have another 10 by 10 and that one. So that one is strawberry. That can be potato, and that one can be cotton. I think that should keep us going for a little while. Actually, second thoughts, let's expand that one ever so slightly. And then we can have a walkway through all that later. Okay. And also, of course, put some trees down on a plot down here somewhere. Oh, looks like that one's a good area for growing. Oh well. 87%, that's not too bad, I guess. Okay, so let's save it here, just in case we have to start again and make some major changes. So landing plus setup. Okay, let's have them land and then gear up. Okay, so before they get started, equip, forceware, forceware, equip, forceware, equip. Let's also do allow and allow. This one, force equip, force take. This one's not grabbing anything, so let's equip, forceware, take that one. The one, equip, forceware, and let's say take those. Okay, that should be it. Okay, so let's increase the speed and hope that we get everything right. Guess what I could do to get a little bit more work out of them just for the one day. Let's do that. The next day we'll set it right. Okay, before you guys do any of those, I want you actually to prioritize making the beds. Okay, so let's set the owner type. So that'd be 3 and 4. This one will be 1 and 2. And that one, once it's done, it will be 5 and 6. There we go. Set owner 5 and 6. Now if they can just focus on building the house itself, or structure. also prioritize building that too, so that they've got something to do on their couple minutes off. There we go. Okay, it's not going to be a great night because it looks like they're going to be sleeping in the outdoors, because they're focusing on that first. Should have waited all those bits and pieces, but I quit last. Okay, bills. Oops. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. They're not going to have a great night. Did we get all the food in? No, we didn't. Damn. Okay, 6. Okay, before you do any work, right, you're doing it now, grab the last couple of bits of food, will ya? Let's also hold those. Okay, so work-wise, oops, I've got to change the restrictions. Make it so that everyone stays happy all the way through. Work-wise, I want the farmer now to, let's do that as a 4, actually make that a 3. So, hunt, cooking, grow, chop, minus 4. Actually make that a 3. So, if there's no growing to do or any cutting, then that person goes either for hunting, cooking, or mining. Let's also make that 4 just in case. Let's make those all 4s. Oops. All those. Actually, make those 4s as well. So they do have that as an option later on. Mining, I want everyone to mine if they have to. Same with cutting of plants, really. So who's our second cook? Our doctor. Let's make that one a 1. 2. Smithing, tailoring, crafting. I want our blacksmith to be primarily crafting and construction and mining. So I guess our doctor can be tailor and smith if absolutely necessary. Councillor could be warden. Let's make that 2. That one a 3. Do you have mining? You do have, but you're a 4. Okay. Okay, so actually make that 2 then for the moment. And doctor for the moment. Sniper as well. Make that 2, that 1, that 1. Let's do it that way. That should be everyone set up now. Okay. Before I forget, harvest first. Okay, so let's get rid of those ones. So who's doing the hunt? Farmer or sniper? Let's do sniper. Oops. Want that to be a 2. Okay. So I'd rather have you focus on this one down here. So focus on this one because that one grows a lot faster. Where are we going to now? Don't go there, go here. I wish I could set that one as, I wish I could just set them up as a priority. Reach them first. Let's see, blacksmith. Actually, continue constructing for the moment. That's what I forgot to set up. In that case, let's remove this piece here. One's going to go for that one first. Oh, I forgot to set this one up. Let's quickly do that. So cooking, 4 simple meals first, and simple meal until we have 50. Okay. That's a pain, they still haven't finished putting that together yet. So they're not going to get a really nice sleep yet. It's still spring. Okay, so let's have a mine up. This bit here, make it nice and straight. This bit over here, make that nice and straight. Okay, I want to put the fridge down. How are we going to do that? So if we just flatten that off later on. Let's see, let's make it 9 by, let's make it a 6 by 10, and then have them come out here, and then up. That sounds about right. Let's expand that area. I've got to set the priorities on that one, didn't I? Okay. So in that case, I thought I did this, but I probably forgot. And that. So yeah, we can set this one as with a priority, but we can't set these with a priority. That is so freaking weird. Okay, let's zoom in a bit so we only select these. Let's expand the zone so it's nice and square. Then we'll have this for our college. Okay, so we've got somebody on the way up. Let's have them remove this bit here. And let's see, 1, 2, let's do 1, 2 over there. So we can put cooling units there. Okay, before number 6 goes to sleep, let's have them trade. Okay, so what do you have that's worth trading? Ooh, some kind of vest. It's worth a lot of money. Charge lance. Got some food. Quite pricey. Let's do that and hope that we don't wind up giving them everything. Oops. That should be about right. I'm hoping that we've got enough left over for all the things that we need. Okay. Oh, 6 before we head off. The food's got more priority than your sleep. There we go. So we've got a little bit more food again. Okay, so let's put a couple of doors down. Steel door, one there, one there. So we've got a little bit of a buffer zone for keep the cold in there and the cold out of that one, or the warm out of the fridge area. Okay, so that's the one that's just gone. Okay, and that's basically that coward that always comes up first thing, apparently. What's chasing him? Angry cat. Okay, well, we don't have a use for a cat, so yeah, the cat will be cat meat. I think, yeah, down there. Yeah, minor break straight away. Okay. Go. Eat. Oh, new one. And there's one up here. A bear. Okay. Nice. We're gonna get some more meat. Oh, I've got the where is it? Production. We need research table and stone cutter and furniture. Where is the shuttle? Okay, so I want you to run to the shuttle, and we want to send it off as soon as possible. And I just saw a rat. Great. Hate rats. Okay, so let's remove all those. Wildlife, we want to get rid of all the rats. Raccoon can go as well. All the rats, you'll turn them all into rat meat. Might as well do the squirrels as well. You'll let the hares breed like rabbits. And get hopefully a little bit more in that way. And everyone's nice and happy. Okay, so not work. I want to go to temperature. That one. And that also said we're going to have the power it. Let's see, power cable. Bring that cable down. How are we doing for supplies up there? We should still have enough metal to do this. And we've also got one in here. Okay, so looking at the time, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the episode there, guys. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.